Question.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising. Woo! It's another cold day, but the sun is shining. It's a bright, blistery, cold day. I was going to be blistery cold and the sun is shining, but it is because it's only 35 degrees out there. This is where big girls cuffing season come in at. I got a whole joke set that I do about big girls and cuffing season. Y'all got to come check me out on one of my shows. Come check me out Friday in Vegas and Saturday for the Legend Show. So super sauced in the city, and your girl is going to be there. Try to be there anyway. Look, I'm on my way. She's on her way. She's going to Hollywood. She's busting into Hollywood, Las Vegas. Show me the way. I'm going to Hollywood. I'm busting into Hollywood, Las Vegas. Morning Mac Show. That's right. Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. It's a great book. Everybody get in there and get this book. It's entertaining. It's make you cry. It'll make you laugh. It'll touch you because it's on a human level. It's a fictional book, y'all. These are fictional characters, but they got human roots, if you know what I mean. And you don't want to forget your Molly Moss, Sea Moss. That's right. To boost that immune system. And it's cold like this. Molly, I need my sea moss. I need my tea. I need the gelatinous form, and I mix it and put it in my tea and drink it in my tea, and it's good. Or you can get the lemonade, or you get his iced tea, or just make smoothies with it. That's what I'm talking about. But you need some good sea moss, or especially when it's cold like this, and it's cold and your nose is running. I got allergies, but the sea moss do help me a lot, because if it wasn't for the sea moss, I would be in worse shape than this. But I could deal with the sneezes and all of that stuff because it's dust. I can't get around that. And yes, my place is quite dusty. And every time I try to clean up, I got to put on a mask, one of these masks like this, boom, 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 and try to clean up without passing out. It's the thing, you get used to it. So I'm telling you, if you didn't get what I was trying to give you, Molly Moss, Sea Moss, and Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Let's get into it this morning, this Tuesday. Hey, Trey Wiz, what's going on, honey?
What's going on? You got your traveling hair on today. I ain't mad at it.
Look, the hair and the hat.
Okay, she on the go. that's that business hair. Yeah, I know what it is. It's time to do business.
Look, I was looking for
how you doing this morning?
I'm good. You see what I'm representing this morning? It's my old employee, y'all.
Yeah.
My old Georgetown University Hospital. Look, a lot of people don't know. Thea McFarland trivia. What 3 major hospitals in the DMV area did I work in? I gave you one with Georgetown. Do you remember the other two?
You be saying it a lot, and I should. As much as I be around, I should remember, but I don't. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Howard
I
University
can't.
Hospital
Oh, I should
and
remember that actually.
Washington Hospital Center. So it was Georgetown, Howard University
Yeah.
Hospital, and Washington Hospital Center. Those are the
Washington
three
Hospital Center.
major contributing hospitals that I worked in. Yes, in Greater Southeast, but I worked for a
Look at my
doctor.
little. Yeah.
You know. Hey.
Look at my
Mr.
little
Evans,
medically
hold
trained
on.
professional.
Boom. I'm glad you're here with Kenny because he need to get in here on today because I want to talk about something today that benefits the 403B, 501k profit, and all of this. Y'all know what today is, right? Keani, why would I tell you today on this? It's Giving Tuesday.
What's today?
Giving Tuesday. It's the chance where people can go out and donate. Our cause is the men's shelter of Prince George's County, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you never heard of Giving Tuesday? I'm about to break it down for you. Your big little sis. Wait a minute. Your big sis. Because I had to think about it because I'm bigger and older. So your big sis. Go break it down.
What I mean,
Giving Tuesday. Where's Dr. Kenneth Clark at? He need to get in here on this good goodness.
I'll send a link to him. See if he can get on the. Yeah, I'll send a link to him right now and see if he can get on. I'm gonna cut my camera so they don't look all frozen and crazy while you talking.
Oh my gosh, mine's been doing that too. I thought it was just because it's majorly cold outside. But
I think it's because all the updates with StreamYard. Because StreamYard, I'm happy with everything StreamYard is trying to do because they're always updating something. But anytime you update something, bugs come with it. So my screen will be freezing, other people will be freezing while we're on the live. But I'm gonna cut it and send it to them. So keep talking to them.
That's what's up. We're talking about Giving Tuesday, and I want to do a major donation push to Kenny's organization, who is my organization, when I believe and I can get behind Kenny and Keani when they're trying to help the men's shelter. Keani, where he go? Kenny gonna get in here and we won't talk about this thing. Trey, because you sit on the board too. I'm gonna sit on the board of advertisement.
Yeah. I'm on the board too. Yeah.
You're right. Tell them to put me down for advertisement and entertainment. So stuff like that.
You ain't nowhere I'm standing that you can't get access to or nothing to. Just hit up Kenny, let him know what the word is. I can do the same too, but I did just send the link to him in case he's able to join this morning. I didn't say anything prior, so with his schedule being all over the place, I don't, kind of expect him. If I see him, then yeah, but sometimes he be doing lives and going places in the morning, What's up, LA?
Hey, LA in the house. LA is Giving Tuesday. And this is where we supposed to give back. But to me, every day should be Giving Day, period. Yeah. They usually they came up with this in I want to say 2016. It started from New York, YMCA up in New York, right? They was running a program and a nonprofit, and it passed on the link of the blessings where you can give and donate to your contributions or whatever you want to give towards. And I am urging everybody to give to the men's shelter of Prince George's County by way of Dr. Kenneth Clark. Good morning, Damien. I'm urging everybody to dig into y'all pockets.
What's up, Trey?
Good morning. How you doing?
It's fucking cold here in Missouri, man. I got my shit on. God damn it.
Get you a real coat, boy. You gotta get you something warm so you can open it. It'll be good.
I was gonna go snatch one of his wigs. I couldn't find it.
Because I got it on. It's
You can
I'm not
tuck that shit for insulation. If you trying to get this, at least I cut some air off. You can tuck that motherfucker.
Connie said, I'm not getting out of bed until you go fill those propane tanks. We're out of propane. My goddamn, I had to use an ice scraper on the windshield.
No, that's
Shit,
too cold for that.
I'm a pussy.
It's too
God
cold for
damn,
that.
I didn't
You
want to
gotta
do
be-
fucking
You
Manuel
gotta be on
labor.
that
I
before
felt
the
Mexican for a minute.
you gotta be
Manuel
on that
labor.
before the
Manuel.
you gotta be on that before the winter season kick in. I'd have been outside getting
Yep,
shit
I'm a
filled up.
hot mess. It's good.
Right?
What is your degrees? How cold is it?
Well, hold on. Something happened. I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me log out and come back. Hey, somebody tried calling me and it kicks my sound off sometimes. Hold on.
Yes,
It does,
will.
yeah. It does.
I want to compare the degrees because in Virginia it was 34 here, and Maryland said 35. Now in Virginia is warmed up to 35 too, but it was 34 earlier.
It's probably about
Is it
35 out here. Yeah. It's probably about 35 out here. But it's still, I mean, it feels good out here. I believe in getting some cold air on you. You know, I believe in that.
Damien, what's your degrees out there where you at, Damien?
Right now, it's let's see. Let me put this in layman's terms. It's fucking cold.
Well, what's fucking cold? I need numbers. I need numbers.
You think is it below freezing? Is it below 35?
Well, I mean, I just had to use an ice scraper on my windshield.
No. That's we all use that. Check your temperature somewhere and let us know. Get back to us with the numbers.
No,
I need numbers.
It's 23 degrees outside. Inside my crib, it is 71.
Oh, okay.
That's still cold.
Degrees outside. That's snow time, honey. That's the.
Yeah, but we ain't got no rain here, so there ain't no fucking snow.
That's
It's
why
just
they
cold.
say all I want for Christmas is a big booty hoe. Look.
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
got no big
Yep,
booty.
and that's what I got. My wife Connie, she's a big booty hoe, man. She keeps me warm at night, you know. I mean, and like I said before, you know, spooning turns into forking. Ugh. That'll
Good
warm me
morning,
up.
Philip Page and Shaquan Williams.
Good
Hey,
Good
hey,
morning, family. What's up? What's up? It's cold as
What's
shit. That's what's up.
Look, that's my season.
Yeah.
Any stick man want to
Hey,
get warmed up?
hey, Phil, is it as cold there as it is in Missouri?
Hell yeah, probably colder.
No. He got 23 degrees, Phil. We only got 35. No, it ain't.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
He won.
He
23
won.
degrees. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a win he can have. I don't give a damn. He
Yeah,
can
you
have
can have that shit. I'm
Yeah, but,
outside.
it'd be more fucked up if you know, I was out there and I had to put snow boots on and stuff, but there's no snow, no rain,
That's the
and
blessing.
it's just fucking cold. I mean,
You
Well,
want
niggas,
that
long
kind of
johns
no,
and stuff like that, you know.
I opened up the door to take my dog out, Alfie. I opened up the door to take my dog Chief out, and my dick looks like an innie belly button now. God damn, it just shrunk right up. Looks like an innie belly button.
You sure that's
Well,
not-
on the concept of weather and everything, good morning, Mr. Quan and Phil. On the concept of weather, now them dog walks are definitely short in the morning. Definitely. So all them long
Even for him.
breathing walks and shit. Yeah, he don't want to be out long. He go in and hurry up and pee and all that now. So ain't
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you know,
No, I
other
mean,
shit.
as soon as he gets down the steps, he's peeing. He's looking for a place to poop, and he wants to come right back by our little electric fireplace we got in the tour bus. He's fucking funny, Chief.
And Josh Preston said it's 33 in Roanoke.
The older
you
dog.
always getting ready to get some snow. Don't you get no condensation, Josh, or no rain. You gonna turn into snow or slush. Shaquan, what is the weather where you at?
the same weather that you experiencing where you at.
No, what's your numbers? What's your numbers? What's your numbers?
My numbers, let me check in my cell phone real quick. I don't really know. I rolled over and seen the chat, and I said, "Oh, let me jump up on this joint." So, let me check the weather. If I turn on the camera right now, y'all gonna see me in rare form.
Wait a minute, you did what, Shaquan?
I rolled over and got a message from Mally and just turned the chat on. So I didn't.
Okay.
I'm in rare form right now.
All right, Red
You
Form.
know, black women transform anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
got that.
Althea, I mean, she could have like 4 different mugshots and 4 different wigs. You wouldn't know who the heck she was.
I told her that's her on the go. That's her business hair right there. That's her. I'm about to get out of
that's
here.
a business head right there, motherfuckers.
It's one for every occasion.
This is about we about to hit Vegas up.
Oh, 36?
Degrees Fahrenheit out here in Harrisburg.
You said 36.
Oh, okay, Virginia. So it's the
You're a
30s
little
in
warmer
Virginia.
than us. You 3 degrees warmer than Josh. And
Ain't it
1
supposed to be
degree
like
warmer than
42? Ain't it supposed to be like 42 degrees in Maryland today?
that's gonna be the high.
Yeah,
The high.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking
at 2 o'clock. That's gonna be the high.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
messed
yeah.
up. At your high, you
Put
need some coke. Yeah, I need a big booty girl. I ain't got no big booty, but I'm a big girl.
I know I'm flying out Thursday morning. They talking about a wintry mix.
No, Phil, all I'm saying is I hope we on the same flight so I can yell, Phil.
They got a wintry mix for Thursday morning.
about.
Phil, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna sit on the left, you sit on the right, and we're gonna
All
ride
right.
that plane in.
All
We're gonna
right.
be balancing there like just like we gonna get her through this. Because we got a show to put on.
You got your ticket, Reese? What time you flying?
I gotta check with Lee. So
Hey, Althea, I want you to, a panel, I want you to meet a friend of mine. He's in Costa Rica. So now this podcast is international. That's Andrew Zwick, and he is one of my administrators for Comedy for the Cure.
well,
He's the
okay.
one that did
on
he's
here,
the one that did
Andrew, 'cause
Andrew
Damien,
did the
we need a
flyer
big
with, you know,
push. Damien, today is Giving Tuesday. We need a big push to the men's shelter right here in Prince George's County. You can send your Cash App donations. If you send it to my link, put men's shelter, and I'll make sure Dr. Kenneth Clark will get it. Or you
Okay.
can send it directly to him. But that is our main goal. There's a men's shelter right here in Prince George's County that needs help. They need help feeding, clothing, and housing the men. The men don't have the things that they
Well-
need, like the toiletries, and hopefully you could get a barber out there to get them some haircuts. Because I know
Well,
when
you
you
guys-
guys look good.
I like
listen,
that.
hey,
Feel
listen,
good.
y'all. Althea,
Yeah.
I got 2 people that you guys need to contact because I already put that out there because I remember
From Prince
Bill
George's
was
County.
talking about the coach and stuff. All right,
Today's Giving Tuesday. Penny,
right,
where you at?
Stuckey's in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Mhm.
That's
And
a long way.
no, it's not. He runs the meat company. You know, the guys that run around the trucks with the freezer on the back. He makes
Yeah.
bank. But Roy Edwards and Stuckey want to contribute, and they're right there.
Roy Edwards and Stuckey.
Yeah,
come on
look
and
up Stuckey's Meats or Stuckey's store in Martinsburg, and he'll answer the phone. He's from Baltimore, and so is Roy, and they want to participate. So I already put it out there on the street for y'all. I did that last week when y'all told me.
contact Dr. Kenneth Clark. That's the pastor.
Yep. Yep.
And or they can contact us via the Morning Mac show.
Right.
Hi, Andrew.
Hola, Andrew.
Hey, good morning.
Can you
Oh,
hear
nothing.
us?
Andrew, say something. Andrew, say something.
We can.
I think it might be a
Hey,
signal
Harris.
thing. Yeah,
That's that
'cause I
Costa
heard-
Rican internet. That's that
Yeah,
internet.
that shit all the way. Yeah, trying to reach all the way to the.
I'm going to move to Costa Rica because the cost of living is nice over there. What is my dollar over there? $1 in Costa Rica is what, $77, something like that. It's something nice like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Gotta be
moving on
willing to
no
look up your
islands. I'm
lifestyle.
not an island girl.
You're not an island girl.
I am not an island girl. I'm not-
Yeah,
I
man.
would love to visit. Especially
Yeah,
around
man.
there.
I am not an island girl. I'm a mainland girl.
No, look at you, little mainland girl.
I'm a mainland girl, honey.
Andrew, can you hear us? Andrew,
say
check
something.
your head if you can hear us.
Oh, okay. I was a guest. It says only the host. Hi, Andrew, Costa Rica, not Puerto Rico. This is Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
We're not an island.
Hey, Kenneth, I dropped the link to you, Kenneth. So in your messenger, if you got time to
Thank
join,
you.
slide through
Yeah,
there.
I do the promotional media for Damian Seaman.
You
And
do
I've been in
promotional
Costa
and
Rica.
media for Damian Seaman. Okay. All right. Well, today is Giving Tuesday, and this is where you get your non-charitable profit organization and you give. It's usually right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, then
We need you to slide in this joint, Kenny.
Giving Tuesday. And if y'all don't know what Giving Tuesday is, I got a small video for y'all to check out. Molly, let me know when the video's up, when we're ready to show the video.
No permission needed.
What did he say? No permission needed?
Nah, he was asking a question. There was.
Oh, and by the way, Roy Edwards is the owner of First Choice Meats.
First Choice Meats. Roy Edwards.
Roy Edwards, he's the boss. Big black dude.
I'm gonna call Roy Edwards, and if he say, "Oh no, damn Damian Seymour,"
oh bullshit, he's gonna say that's my brother. That's what he's gonna
Not
say.
Damian Seymour.
Well, I know. Right, you caught it. You shot.
We're trying to help the men's shelter of Prince George's County, and Kendall Clark. We're trying to move that. I don't know what Keani and Kitty is. I'm about to.
Kenny in the comments, I already told him, come on, slide through. You got some time. If you have some time, slide through. There's some time.
Make some time, Kenny.
He got a little bit of time.
So they can get you dry. What did he say? He said Baltimore office.
No, Balmain office. That's his email address. He was sending Balmain office.
Okay. Y'all, I don't get my shots until December the 20th. So right now everything is blurry. I haven't had a shot of medicine since September. Remember I said that they was going up on my medicine and the bill and all of that?
Yeah.
So
just ask other people to read the comments. Ain't no reason why you're trying to stretch your eyes to read it. Just ask it what it is. Yeah.
Thank you. No Can y'all read what he's saying?
I will after the video because I probably just pulled one up. So I'm
okay. Good. Because it's Giving Tuesday, and I want everybody to dig down and give for the men's shelter.
Black Friday and Cyber Monday. There's even a small business Saturday. But what about Giving Tuesday? Giving Tuesday was created in 2012 by 92nd Street Y and the United Nations Foundation in direct response to these consumer-focused days, and it always falls on the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving. It's also the second largest giving day of the year, runner-up only to December 31st. That makes it the perfect launchpad for your year-end campaign. And while some nonprofits have voiced concerns over Giving Tuesday fundraising cannibalizing their year-end campaigns, our data analysis shows the opposite. Giving Tuesday actually boosts your overall results by tapping into a different network of donors. In fact, 15% of new donors acquired on Giving Tuesday will give again before the next Giving Tuesday. And they become peer-to-peer fundraisers 3 to 4 times more frequently than donors acquired on December 31st. Now is the time to capitalize on this powerhouse giving day, which is why we've created a helpful resource page just for you. Visit our page to access a jam-packed library of Giving Tuesday resources, creative campaign examples, and so much more. Here's to making Giving Tuesday even greater.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know one of the questions that LA had without me looking was he was asking if he can still donate to the website itself. So I guess he was asking because I don't think Kenny had put up let me look. I don't think he put up a website or anything. I think he just put up his email address if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, so it says ballmainoffice@gmail.com. The number is 443-866-7249. Honestly, I'd rather either Kenny comment what his Cash App is, the Ballmain Office Cash App, or you just use that number to hit up. Say it again.
I thought that was for the acting.
That's his overall business. That's his overall business email.
Okay.
So anything business wise. But that's his direct number, so you can call his number. Just hit him up and ask him what the best way for both y'all to make that come through.
Yeah,
I did want to
and
get a
like I
suggestion.
said, whatever you send via Cash App, put men's shelter. Kenny will get all of those nations that come in via Cash App for men's shelter. And if you want to give to the Morning Mac show, y'all know what to do. Just as Molly tell y'all every day how to support and do the Morning Mac show.
I want to give a suggestion, if that's all right.
Yes, baby.
Well, I mentioned it to Kenny before, but he, got a whole bunch of different things going on stuff too. So I don't really expect him to take on new stuff. It was just something that I brought up because I believe in signs and I believe in stuff popping up in front of you and you taking advantage of it. So the brand is, and I looked into it, and it's pretty nice. But the brand I've seen roll through my neighborhood and a few other places in Maryland, and it's called De Niro's. And De Niro's is a mobile barbershop van. So just as well as I see in the middle of the Food Line parking lot at nighttime, probably servicing somebody, they'll roll up in your neighborhood or roll up to whatever event. So I just recommend De Niro's as a place for people like Phil or Mr. Kwan, whatever she might be doing, or anyone on the DMV Maryland area. There's somebody that I know, if you have however you come to an agreement, can service people and get free haircuts or something. Like donations can be given to them or something. But a mobile barbershop, when you mention haircuts, that's one thing I see rolling around here all the time active. So.
Now our comedian friend Zoe Jones, he also has a mobile barbershop. I wonder, is that his? I don't know. He got his picture, his face, and he works up in the Heights area and all the area. It's the big bus. He got sinks on there, hair dryers and everything. It's a mobile.
Well, I say work with what you know first. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't hurt to reach out to every source that you see available or that might pop up. But work with who you know first. Shoot, that's easy.
Well, I mean, it's always good to have more than one. They can be one.
It's easier when you know somebody. But when you already got a rapport with somebody, that kind of, because there's a lot of people saying, "Hey, can we do this? Can we do that?" If you got a rapport, that kind of gets you in a little bit more solid than just being somebody hitting them up. I'm assuming. Molly crazy as shit. I'll be ignoring the shit.
But for some reason, people get charitable and want to give on Giving Tuesday, and all I'm asking is to consider the men's shelter while you're giving on Giving Tuesday, to consider the men's shelter in Prince George's County, and that's the Capitol Heights, Maryland, off of Addison Road. Because those guys are in need, and that's one of the things that I'm passionate about, and also passionate about the Morning Mac show. If they want to help keep us doing what we're doing, that's another thing. So I'm definitely passionate about that. But that's all I'm asking. Since everybody's giving, it's Giving Tuesday, keep those two things in mind.
Hey, Kenny, I sent you the link that Molly sent to me, so I don't think you had no issue getting in. I just sent it again. So Kenny should be joining in a second. Not to interrupt, my bad.
Okay. So and that's funny. To give it I also saw the video. There he go. Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
What's up, Kenneth?
What's up, Ken?
What it do, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Mac Show is on and popping. How's everybody?
Good
this
baby.
Morning for real.
Today, y'all, everybody was Giving Tuesday.
I agree with some of the comments. Some of the people in the comments. I know Josh was saying, hold on, let me go back to it. The last thing Josh said was, sometimes I need a reminder to give. Molly said you shouldn't have to wait until a day to give to people who need it, but I understand it. Well, those are the comments I've seen more, but I thought it might have been more comments. But I agree with that. I mean, anything that pushes people to do a little bit more, or like Josh said, be reminded to donate. I'm all for it. It doesn't take a day,
also,
but
for people with big income, they have to reach their donation quota, and there's nothing like reaching a donation quota than give it to a good cause, such as the men's shelter. Am I right, Kenny?
Yeah. And that email that I gave out, that's BOL main office. That's Breath of Life Come As You Are Ministry Inc. Make this very clear. This is a nonprofit organization that we are registered in accordance with the IRS. So I just wanted to put that out there. And this is not something that we do on the holidays. Every month, we are at the men's shelter every month, providing hot meals, providing toiletries such as shaving cream, razors, lotion, cologne, shirts, ties, pants, shoes, socks, you name it. This is what we're doing on a monthly basis. Make this very clear. This ain't we come out for the holidays only. Now we do it extra really big for the holidays because a lot of those people don't really have family. They really don't have, some of the things that you and I may have as far as family, and whatnot. So we just try to make it do it big, make it bigger, to be able to help give back on a basis because we cannot sit here and talk about what everybody else ain't doing. We believe, myself, Kiani, we believe that we have got to become the change that we want to see, and we can't keep waiting talking about the Great White Hope. I don't know whatever a Great White Hope is, or some character that's gonna come down with a cape and fly down and say, yeah, no, we got to step it up, and we don't wait. See, there's 7 days in a week, and I'm emphasizing this because I'm passionate about this. I'm very passionate about this. While everybody riding their nice little Teslas and cyber trucks and things of such in gorgeous Prince George's County, we have a homeless population rate of over 2,385 people in what we call the Black Mecca. Yeah, am I putting it out here like this? Yes, I'm putting it out here hot and heavy because when everybody can give, we can all give. Look, I gave up going to the 7-Eleven, getting my little $3 coffee, and taking that little bit of money to put it into this investment. So I'm making sacrifices. Other people can make sacrifices. Another thing, and I'm going to be very hard on our people, is that we make time to do everything else but what we say what we want to do. We do a whole lot of talking. We got to start taking that talking and turn it into action. That's
Amen.
just straight up. That's just straight up. Everybody went to Black Friday this week. But how many people said, "Hey, hold up. Let me find a charity or let me find somebody that I know that's doing something that's helping to benefit the community." We not only have this going on right now, but we're even doing the toy drive for the 200 toys. See, again, this is not something that I just sit back and just talk. This is something that I do. I don't just take an idea and just put it out there and don't push it. Everybody hit me up about the men's shelter. And like, oh my goodness, what did y'all do? No, this is what we do on a monthly basis, direct one-on-one. We pull up. And I say we pull up, I mean just literally just like that. We pull up. Hey, brother, what's going on? What you need? Hey, I just got a job here. I'm gonna need to be able to get back and forth to work. Hey, I take the public transportation. I need a smart trip card. Look, we out of our own pocket, Kiani, myself, we make sure they have a smart trip so that they can get to that interview. Just so that they can be able to put themselves into a better position so that they can successfully transition. Because I'm gonna say this, we've done a whole lot of talking about what's going on in the communities, but if we're not restoring our men, and this ain't got nothing to do with color or race or anything like that, this has to do with the mere reality. And the mere reality is that men need help. And so men need help. And this is why we started this initiative. Because at that shelter, there are multiple races of men there at that shelter. See, and all of them come from a different background, whether it be that They just had, you know, a houses crisis. A lot of people that I had a chance to talk to there, they were hit with the recession. So a lot of people are picking themselves up to try to make ends meet the best way that they can. And so the way that you build a community is when you give restorative hope to those that are, you know, dispositioned or downtrodden, and be able to, you know, go in there. You know, I know everybody talk about politics and all that kind of stuff, you know, but Elijah Muhammad talked about it very well. We got to be the ones to create a system that helps build and preserve our people, our communities as a whole. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, and it's sad because most people wouldn't even know or don't even recognize. Yeah, we have a men's shelter in Prince George's County, but most people don't know it because why? You see these big tail fancy homes that you know you know it's a shame because like most I don't know I don't see no homeless here. I didn't know we had a we all you know, and it's like no, you're saying that because you're choosing to live up under a rock. You're choosing to live up under a rock, and you're choosing to live up under a rock because you're being selfish. And a lot of us are being selfish. We sit here, we do it, y'all. We about to do it right now. We get 2025 get ready to come up in the beginning of the year. It's getting ready to come up in the beginning of the year. And everybody says, I want to give back to the community. It just becomes talk, but it don't become an actual reality. Nobody really puts the and I'm coming hot and heavy, and if I offend you, all well, wear the shoe, lay if you doing what you gotta do, don't get in don't get offended. But I'm talking like this because this ain't the first time that Kenyatta and I talked about this is what we do. And I'm not saying it for nobody here. I'm just saying it as a overall as far as the whole culture and climate as it relates to Prince George's County, because you know I had people that comment and say, oh, where you get money and things like this. We get no grant, no grant. We're not endorsed by no politician, so this ain't a politician thing. This is us taking our own money out of our own pocket and say, let's guess what? We're not waiting on nobody else to give. Now, if people give, that helps us out tremendously. That helps us out tremendously. We are a nonprofit, or we're registered with this with the IRS. We have our paperwork, you know. So it's not that we out here just, you know, as they say, willy nilly. Nah, this is what we do as you know.
Let me cut you off right for a second. When he keeps saying that we are registered with the IRS, it lets you all know that he can give you a receipt on what you give. So some people like want to give off at the end of the year so they can write it off on their taxes. And by him saying that we are registered with the IRA means we can give you your receipt so you can give it to your tax person so you can get credit for whatever donation that you give him. Correct, Kenny? Am I right?
Yes, indeed. Anything over $500, I'm required by the IRS to provide you with a tax exemption, charitable tax exemption receipt. Anything over, actually, let me make the correction because they just did a new update. Anything over $600,
Okay.
anything over $600, I am required by the IRS in code of compliance to continue to be in operation to provide anyone. So you want to make a $600 donation? Guess what? That will be appreciative because that $600, guess what that does? That now helps out at least for 3 full weeks of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And let me put this on the record too. At this shelter, they don't make lunch a requirement. But if anything that Breath of Life has their hands in, guess what? Lunch is a requirement. It's not an option. It's not an option for us. It is the requirement. So that's what we do, you know, as as a group. You know, we're non-denominational, and we're non-denominational. We don't look at your creed, your race, your origin. We don't care about none of that. Come. It's called Breath of Life. Come as you are, Ministry Inc. Come as you are. It don't matter. Come. And that's what we're here to do. We not only do we do this in particular, but I also provide, watch this, services for individuals that if somebody has a funeral and they try to go to their pastor and they can't get nobody to eulogize their loved one, because 9 times out of 10 pastor pulls their tithing record and says, hey, oh, you guys didn't pay enough in tithes. Guess what I do as Reverend Dr. Kenneth Clark? As long as they have a place, I actually provide the service and eulogizing their loved one. The only thing I tell people to do, just give me a love offering so that I can get to the destination. See, that's the kind of stuff that I do. Not only do I do that, guess what? I also provide opportunities to do weddings for individuals too. See, again, I'm telling you, I love talking like this because so many of us talk about, how do you build a community? You tap into individuals like entities like this to be able to get that service provided and to be able to get, the help that people need. And so this goes on every month. We don't wait for a holiday. We don't wait for nobody. We don't wait till elections. People come down and say, hey, can you vote for me? No. Because at the end of the day, people need help regardless of who get in office. And they ain't those 50 plus men, they can't wait till a new senator get in office to get fed. It's 7 days in a week. All of us on this call, whether or not if we do this or not, we at least have two meals a day. If you tell me you don't have 2 meals a day, then I find that very hard to believe. But we at least have 2 meals a day. Those brothers, when we pulled up on Thanksgiving, and Kiani can tell you, they said, man, we haven't eaten this good in weeks.
Wow. And tell me, but I wasn't on the show Friday because I missed you guys, and I'm sorry that I did that, but I was under the weather. Kenny, I don't have to tell you when our body goes in crisis and start that painting, you know how I go. So I was in and out on the show. I saw some of it, but I didn't get a chance to see the pictures and stuff. Well, my eyes are all messed up and everything anyway, and I didn't get a chance to see what you was showing the staff and the people. So can you tell me a little bit about what you got going? And then I want Phil to chime in right after you, because his movement in DC with Streetline, it mirrors each other. What he's trying to do as far as men get men back on track and everything. But so finish up and tell me about what happened. You did this on Thursday, right?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving Day.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so on Thanksgiving Day, what you saw was everything was organic. We had roasted baked curry chicken with brown gravy. We had string beans. We had cornbread. We had turmeric rice. We had brown gravy. They're the rolls. We actually had apple crisp apple pie, organic.
Who did
We
the
had
preparing of the meals? Who did the preparing? Your congregation?
myself.
You prepared all the meals?
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead, Chef Kenny. So you and Kiani pulled up, you prepared the food and stuff, and you and Kiani pulled up and fed the masses.
Yep. And those are the guys that were appreciative. They were excited because they was like, man, we hadn't had a meal like this, and they had choices. You get what I'm saying? They had choices, they had options. So it wasn't just a thing where it was pleather. We served over 100 meals, over 100 meals. That's candied yams in the containers, or organic, manuka honey, made with the candied yams. My partner, he fixed the chicken, but everything else I made: the string beans, the rice, the mashed potatoes, the brown gravy, the turmeric rice. Um, you know, that's that's what that's what we did. We pulled up, with love, broke bread with them, prayed with them, um, got some requests about, some of their sizes, clothing sizes, that we're gonna try to work on getting their sizes for, like, clothes they need for employment, what I mean, shoe size, belts, ties, shirts, you know, when we do what we do, we do what's called a wraparound approach, because we want to be able to fix whatever that need is. Because here's the thing: gun violence, it doing this approach right here actually prevents the gun violence. And people say, how in the heck you tie gun violence to all this?
Yeah.
Simple.
Job, Kenny.
It's if men don't have what they need,
Mm-hmm.
then 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go out here and they're gonna do what they gotta do to get it. That's just I'm a street pastor, y'all. So I'm keeping it 100. I'm this, ain't no sugarcoating. We all know what really happens, but this literally does happen. I've talked to a young man who actually went to a store, stole his uniform just so that he could get to work. See, this kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's this is not. This is real. See, that's what we deal with. Keanu and I, we talk to these young men, and we grow. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I am actually a court advocate, because I've actually had to go into the court, litigate some different things with the judges. On the behalf of the individuals that get caught up in stuff like this. It's real, y'all. It's real. I just got into a little bit, detail and specificity, so y'all can understand the realness of what's at hand. It's more than just what you see to the eye. It's real, and my saying is we got to get real with it to deal with it.
That's right. And it's not just plaguing gorgeous Prince George's. It's in DC. It's every major city. This impacting everybody all over the world. And all we can do is help where we can, one section at a time where we live. We try to do our part where we live. Just why I got Phil Page. He's doing Street Line. And that's another program that helps men and women. But I'm an advocate for us helping the men, because I know we have to get our man back on top and in the community and lean back where they need to be. So, Phil Page, are you on the line with us?
Yeah, Reese, I'm here.
Tell them about Streamline, because this is Giving Tuesday, and I want people. This is a big drive where people give and they donate and they do different things, and I want them to donate to Prince George's County Men's Shelter, the Breath of Life Ministry with Dr. Kenneth Clark, and I also want them to donate to Street Line, because I'm an advocate, I'm an agent for both groups, Phil and Kenny's initiative. I support them both, and I'll do whatever I can on both sides. As a matter of fact, me and Phil and Kenny is getting ready to do a comedy show sometime in 2025.
We need to start working on that too, because I got a whole box of clothes that we had started doing a coat drive and clothing drive, because I also work with another organization in Baltimore.
Okay.
It's another ministry where they're teaching men how to rehab buildings and do carpentry work and do all kinds of work with their hands. And that's another great organization to get involved with. Kenny, I don't know how far you are from Baltimore, But
But yeah, I work in Baltimore.
yeah, so I'm gonna put you in contact with a friend of mine, Minister Tony, and he has an organization in Baltimore where he's trying to get. They have a huge facility. They got 2 warehouses where they actually have food for men. They have, and then they're also teaching men rehab skills to work on houses, work on buildings. So, I mean, like I said, it's a great organization. And we were planning on having a clothing drive, but it fell through. So I got all these clothes at my house that I need to donate to somebody. So I'm gonna turn them over to you and let you do what you need to do.
That's what's up, baby. That's
Praise
what's up,
God.
baby.
Praise God.
That's good.
Praise
It's
God. I
Giving
appreciate that.
Tuesday. Thank you.
Yeah.
You see, we are all a group here. Everybody on this podcast, everybody on, like Kenny say, on this call. We're here for a purpose, to serve a purpose. We don't know what we are tasked to do until we get it and get in front of us to do it. But baby, when we do it, we do it. Thank you so much, Phil. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's called the Mighty Men's Ministry. And like I say, they're huge. They got a huge facility out there. And like I say, and for some reason, they're having problems finding people that want to learn to do this type of stuff. And well, I'm not saying they're having a problem finding people, but you know how the system is. You bring people in and they stay around for a little while, and then the streets call them back out. So but yeah, Kenny, I'm gonna put you in contact with them if you're in Baltimore, if you're near Baltimore, because they're always looking for somebody to help and somebody to reach out to. One hand helps another, and that's what makes this thing strong, man. And like I said, with Streetline, we out here trying to do our thing just to try to bring some awareness to what's going on out here, man. Because like I said, we know a guy that got killed yesterday, got killed this week, Cornell McDonald. He was a gun violence advocate in Prince George's County, got gunned down in a restaurant. So, I mean, this thing is real, man. And so one organization can't do it by itself, man. It's all of us linking up together, to try to make a difference, man. So that's really what we got to do. But about Streetline, I talk about it all the time. We're a hotline that's trying to advocate, and it's not only for gun violence. Gun violence is the tip of the spear, but before you get there, you got all kinds of other issues going on with you to get you there. So hopefully, you can address those issues before you get to that point. And like I was saying, like you were saying, Kenneth, you address those issues before you get to that point. Homelessness, despair, all of that stuff. That's the stuff that gets you to that final point. So if you can get to somebody before they get there, man, you are making a total difference. Little things make a difference in a person's life, man. And sometimes just letting them know that you care about them makes a difference.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one hug's never enough, right, Phil? One hug is never enough.
never enough.
It is given. It's Giving Tuesday, and like I said, these organizations, I'm giving y'all some good stuff to to donate to get your little tax write off at the end of the year. People be like, "Oh, I gotta hurry up." There's people with money that have to give. Giving comes from the heart, so anything you give is greatly appreciated. And I'm even going to be on the hotline or street line, but my number is going to be 976 Fat Girl. Get me good.
We're looking for people to man the hotline. We're looking for people to get the training to come on board to be hotline counselors. I mean, all it takes is a little bit of your time.
And I love talking to the people. God call me up. I talk to you. Any day of your lonely night, be like, what you doing? What you got on?
Reese, we don't want that kind of Reese. We don't want that kind of talk, baby.
Oh my
Reese, slow
God.
down. We don't want that kind of talk here.
Listen, I'm doing your hotline. We're gonna do it together.
Thank you. Because
Yeah,
men
Reese.
need love too. And if they, you need to feel the love over the phone.
Yeah.
They do. It'll make them feel good.
I bet it will make them feel
But
good.
me and Shaquan gonna be on
Might make
the
them,
hotline.
might make them feel a little too damn good.
Yeah.
But if they feeling good, they won't be out there committing any crimes or any type of atrocities on humanity. They gonna be up there. What's Shaquan and Reese doing? We be like, hey.
Yeah, okay. We
I'm
gonna have to slow you and Jaquan down.
No. Our hotline is gonna be to help women in their relationships to keep it spicy.
To keep it spicy. Okay, that's a whole nother hotline. I can't associate that with Street Line. But I might call y'all up.
Whatever you need, Kenny, call me. 976 Fat Girl. You got my number,
Hey,
Kenny.
19 years.
But
19 years.
mediation though, but Phil though, but in the limelight of gun violence though, but we do mediation on various levels though. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, there relationships, arguments on amongst of relationships,
Mhm.
and the fact that because I've broken up fights. We have a movement in Baltimore called We Are Us. And that hotline is contingent upon, various things. If it's a situation that's involving a woman, of course, particularly, we assign the women to come in and provide mediation for that. But relationships is a part of the mediation piece.
It is, without a doubt.
That is an issue.
And also, if you mediate a relationship, it will stop crime and prevent men from being homeless. I'm telling you, you got to keep it together at home, because when they separate, the people are homeless. You know how women are. We be like, get out, get your stuff, and get to going. We don't want our men to go out there and punch somebody in the face because they didn't get none the day before. So we got to talk to these women.
And that's what's missing in our society, man. The family bond. If we get that family bond back together, it will alleviate a lot of the problems that we're having. It really would.
Love is what's missing. The love that we take, like all of y'all on this show, y'all show me love, because we all take the time to come together to talk about issues, to be funny, to make light of some things, and then to talk serious about some things. But you all give a little bit of your time to for the show, for me and the other listeners out there. That's what we're missing, is love. And we always talk about unity in the community, and it starts right here. I love Trey. Trey love me. I love Shaquan. She love me. I love Phil. And Kenny, I love you.
What about loving you? You ain't say he loved me?
Damien, I said Phil. Phil, I love Phil. I love Damien and Molly Mall. No, all y'all know that I got a heart for all of y'all.
And we got a heart for you, babe. But on top of love, we got to get respect back. We got to get respect for ourselves back. We got to get respect for our fellow man back. We can love you all we want. But we got to start respecting each other. We got to start respecting the value of life. Yeah. We got to start respecting the value of each other's right to exist. You're not going to always agree with everybody, but disagreement with the barrel of a gun is a problem. Okay? So, and like I found out this morning, the dude that got shot in the restaurant, he got into an argument with somebody in the restaurant. They exchanged words. Where should that happen? You exchange a few words, and the next thing you know, you come outside and somebody shoots you. So,
hot temper, because
it's emotional. It's called emotional intelligence. That's one of the things that we talk about within the gun violence intervention, is the lack of of emotional incompetency being able to uh we respond off emotional impulse. 80 to 90% of shootings is the result of emotional impulse.
Yeah.
And see, I teach on the fact that when you have gun violence affects both parties. There's the person that did it,
Oh, it definitely does.
and then the person that's been impacted from it.
And that's where emotional intelligence come in at, because the definition of emotional intelligence is the capability of understanding your emotions as well as the other person's emotions. And that's where you become emotionally intelligent, because you understand both emotions at the same time. So that's what mediates the situation, because if you can understand how they feel and how you feel, you'll look at the picture differently.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I hate to say it, but I feel like it's a lot of this falls back on parents, man. We're not teaching our kids that. We're not talking to our kids about emotional intelligence. We're not talking to our kids about how to mediate a problem. We're not talking to our kids about how to work through a problem, you know. And
Yep,
we're allowing media and all of this to address this issue with our children. I mean, this is something that you cannot send them to school to learn. This is something that we're supposed to take on ourselves. I mean, you can't sit around and tell your kid, I remember when I was younger, my father used to tell me, if you get in a fight, if you lose, you're going to have another fight when you come in here. Okay. But I mean, we've evolved. I'm not gonna say we've evolved since then, but looking back on it, I don't think that was the right attitude. That was probably the attitude that got me into a lot of problems and got me into a lot of trouble when I was young. So we gotta find a way to change the cycle, man. We're creating our own monsters in our communities, and so
yeah,
this cycle
right,
needs
Phil.
to change.
But see, you're misdirecting the person's intention. When my granddaddy used to tell me, if somebody hits you, you hit him back. He's telling us to stand up for yourself. There's a difference when you're trying to antagonize a person or trying to start something to do somebody harm versus you're standing up for yourself. It's like standing your ground. So that saying, you go out there, that means you don't let nobody bully you. You don't let nobody
You
rape
don't
you.
let nobody bully you, but
That's what that meant when it was like
that may have been what that meant, but kids are taking that in the wrong
But that's
context.
why we
now.
got to direct them in the right way. We got to give them, when he tells you that, you got to give them the whole story and not just part of the story. It's the parents that we got to give them the right teaching. We got to tell them straight. So even if they stray off their road, they know how to get back on the right path. We
And we
need
have
to talk and communicate more.
we have
But I
to
feel
show it. We have to show it, because one of the things that I've recognized is you'll hear a lot of the youth say, all y'all do is talk to us, right? You tell us to do this and that and there, and that sounds well, but we don't show. Like we have a hard time showing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta the old saying, I'm taking it back to your days, Phil, show and tell. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like we talk, which is good, but you have to lead, you have to show. It's like it's and I always use this reference. It's like, as when I was younger, yeah, very younger, I had people that will always tell me, oh, well, you're shaving wrong, right? You're shaving wrong. Okay, and that's all people would actually tell me is you're shaving wrong. That's why you bumping up, right? They would just talk it. But it took one of my nation brothers to pull me aside and say, hey, let me show you the type of razor that you should use so you won't bump up. Use this
Right.
type of razor. And when you shave, you don't shave on the grain, you shave away from the grain, right? But it took the actual time to show. And a lot of what we do when it comes to our youth, we talk, but we don't show. You get what I'm saying? We got to do like Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off,
Wax on.
on, wax. We have to show, and we just talk. We just talk at a lot of our youth, and they be like, "Yeah, I
And you
hear
said the
you."
key word. We talk at them, not to them.
And
You know?
we expect them to know what we're talking about. That's another thing. We just say something, give a command, but if they never did it before, they're not understanding what we're saying. They don't know what we're talking about. So Kenny, you right. We gotta show them. We got it. Like I can say, go wash the car and make little round circles. And my son be looking at me like, what? Here, let me show you. Do this. Make circles like this, and then you tell them why. And then when you get it off of you, give them instructions, show them instructions. We just bark orders. It's just like them picking up a piece of paper, be like, that's how they feel. Go do such and such, and they just looking like, oh, okay. And they not knowing how to do it or how to put it together cohesively. They don't know about their feelings and stuff, and sometimes they don't know how to compartmentalize. Is that what I want to say? They don't know how to compartmentalize. What I just said. It's mixed up. But they don't know how to put whatever they're feeling in the right box in the right order, and everything is all jumbled up, and it's just a ball of confusion and fury, and they just want to let it out instead of putting it in the right where it goes. And hopefully that's what Streamline, that's what the mediation line for, that's what peer mediation, that's what that for. It teaches us talking and communicating how to compartmentalize our feelings and how to drop stuff off so it won't be so overwhelming. So
well, I think it's
one bite at a time.
Althea, I agree with Rev over there. About building men back up should be a priority, because the patriarch should be the patriarch. And in my own experience, because I've got 8 kids, 9 grandkids, I've seen this evolution over the past 32 years since I was a parent, because I became a parent when I was 17. And I wasn't taught by a father, because my father was murdered in front of me when I was 10 by a gun. And I didn't have that structure, so I had to rely on the matriarch, the mother, and she tried to be the best father she could, but there was no substitute for that. So as a grown man, I've got 3 divorces, I got multiple kids from different baby mamas. If that would have been instilled in me, what Ken's talking about, maybe there would have been a different outcome. Now, here's the thing that is the evolution that Phil was talking about. So some of the fucked up shit I did when I was a kid, well, guess what? I did show them. I showed them exactly how to be an asshole. I showed them exactly how to treat a woman not the right way. I showed them exactly what to do. And you know what they did? They did it. The girls and the boys. Because I'm not going to blame my father for being dead, or I'm not going to blame my God. I have to put the accountability on me, on my shoulders, because, I was learning as I grew up. And now my kids are 35, 34, 25, 24, 18, 19. I got a 16-year-old grandson. I'm only 51 years old. So that whole thing about you got to build men back up. It's important on so many levels. I don't give a fuck what religion you are. If you can tell your son don't do that to that person. You know, when you got kids picking on each other in the playground, if you can start do that, well, that means you're paying attention. And then if you're paying attention, that shows them that they are important. If you don't show them that, they're going to do that the rest of their fucking life.
So, Sammy, let me ask you a question. Now, you said that you showed your kids how to do all the wrong shit, right? Because you still was doing wrong shit. That means you were selfish, because accountability starts with you. After you get to a certain age, you're supposed to know right from wrong, but you choose to do wrong because it felt good to you at the time. And that's what you showed your children. You know, you was showing your kids some bullshit. You know, you was teaching them the wrong thing. So that onus falls on you, for you and your kids.
Well, but I'll tell you, it took me 35 years later to realize that that's a fact.
But then,
and how do I go back and fix 35 years of not being like the best parent, the best father? I can't. What I can do is today what I didn't do then.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I want.
That's exactly all I can do.
Show them something.
I can't go back and change the past. The past is the past. What I can do is
your grandkids now. I mean, your kids, you know, y'all setting your ways, but them grandbabies that's coming behind y'all don't have to follow in them same.
Well, okay, and with that being said, Althea, my kids are my kids. My grandkids, oh my God, I mean, they are just always asking me what not to do, and I'll tell them. So I couldn't do that when I was younger because I was a teenager until I was almost 40 years old. I didn't have no learning, Went to military school from the time I was in 4th grade till I was a freshman in high school. Military. I mean, parenting was not in my purview. I didn't know how to do it.
Damien, what made you change? What made you change?
God. Good, orderly direction.
Experience? I mean, what was?
Well, I mean, prison had a little bit to do with it because, I mean, you got to read in prison, right? So, but when I got out, I mean, all I was slammed. You're a piece of shit. You're worth nothing. You're a fucking asshole. And so all my kids knew that I had to take accountability for my actions. But when I came out and I had to change. Now, all I did was I took direction from ministers. And they were, like a father. Even if it was for a moment. If someone could give me some positive direction, I was going to pass that to my kids. If they didn't listen to it, if they didn't like it, well, I'm sorry if you don't like it. I just don't want you to go through the same fucking shit I went through in my life. Because if you do, you're going to wind up being in that same situation in my life. And that's it. 18 years ago is when I started Comedy for the Cure. And that happened by accident. A woman came to one of my comedy shows at a tiki bar. She had ALS. I didn't know what ALS was at the time. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, called Lou Gehrig's disease. Well, from there, and 18 and a half years later, my life has been changed. Because we go out into the community, we find people. There's 3 things that piss me off more than anything. If the government, the insurance company, or an employer does not pay bills, you have a sick child or a sick partner, well, there's 1,500 comedians on my purview that will show up, and we will help no matter what.
Well, we're trying to get the comedians and everybody to help in the men's community, the men's shelter in PG County and Street Line. If you can do that, I'm pretty sure there's something you can do for these 2 organizations. You might not make $1 million, you might not make $500,000, you might not make a $250,000, but we could do something if we move together as a movement.
If I save one person, I've done something. So don't minimize what you do. I mean,
right.
If you change, you make a difference in one person's life, you change something. That one person may be the person that goes out and changes the world. You don't know what effect you have. So all you can
What's
do
that
is just
say,
keep moving forward.
What's that say, Althea? Althea, can you see it? What's that say?
I can't see it.
Can anybody see it?
It says be the change.
Is that what he's at?
In the world. Be the change in the world.
That's Gandhi.
Is you got that tattooed on your body?
Yep. Hey, I'll show you this one, Althea. What's that one say?
I can't see. Hell if I know. Shaquan, what did it say, Shaquan?
You pay the price. You pay the price.
Put that daggone chest away, Lord.
Hey, I wasn't like I was stripping. I mean, ain't none of y'all give me like tip money on the pole or nothing.
Yeah, you
Shit.
gotta call 976 Big Booty Ho to get.
That big booty hoe.
Look,
You're so
Shaquan,
funny.
we gotta set it up. 99 cents for the first minute and $4.99 for each minute thereafter. Shaquan, we getting our now. And Kenny, we're gonna give a portion of the proceeds to you and to Phil. Shaquan, we're gonna do our part, honey. We're gonna get the money calling in. And the longer we keep them on the line, the more money we can get for the Breath of Life. Come as you are. And if you're a big booty hoe, come on. Come as you are. He know we all are sinners. Come on, honey. Get some of this.
Well,
good word.
I can tell you this for a fact down in Fort Myers, Florida. I can tell you this for a fact down in Fort Myers, Florida. If it wasn't for people like Ken, I wouldn't have eaten. I wouldn't.
See, that's why and we want to give these people a chance to get their job to help jumpstart getting their life back on track.
right.
And how many of them you said is in there, Kenny? 50 and Phil. How many people that we know that need help? We're gonna start changing. When we touch, we're supposed to change. Sometimes, hopefully, everything will be changed for the better. Prayerfully, everything will be changed for the. If you touch in the right way, that
Hey,
will be a change.
Althea,
Because you ain't gonna be
Althea,
the same.
you see
once
this?
touch
You see this one on my neck, Althea?
What's that?
SOFU. SOFU. Does anyone know what SOFU means? I know Kenny does. He just talked about it. You have to have a sense of fucking urgency.
Yeah.
SOFU, sense of fucking urgency.
Okay.
Don't wait. Don't sit back. No, just go do it.
Okay.
Sense of fucking urgency.
We're gonna do it. I need somebody to help me get a car. See, don't nobody believe I could drive anymore. But if you give me a car, I could do some stuff.
Thought you had a truck. Thought you had a truck.
My son got to that work. But I want something smaller, so if I hit something, it won't be as bad. So if I give me
Is that when you go with this? If you hit something, let's talk about you not hitting something.
right.
No, you don't need a car right now.
No, yes I do. Yes I do. Yes I do.
We are not
yes I do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I do need a vehicle. Because with that vehicle in the daytime hours, I could do a lot of good and we could do a lot of stuff. And I ain't gonna travel alone. And then I had that vehicle, I'll go get Trey. Trey got a driver's license. I'm like, come on, Trey, let's go feed the world. Let's go help the homeless.
Driving dirty.
Let's go
Driving dirty out
there. Look, we will be out there helping. Kenny, what? We'll be in the wind.
People, it can get done. I drive for a
That's
few people,
right. That's where we'll definitely get. So I need a car. I'll get the insurance on it and everything, and Trey, I'll insure you as one of the drivers.
I wouldn't mind.
Because I definitely need another vehicle, so I can get around and get to doing what we need to do. Wheels are very important.
Yeah, I'm working on that myself.
How about a 1993 Geo Metro convertible?
I would. I drive for a few people actually.
See, so in his downtime, and Molly know how to drive. Molly drive, and Louisa know how to drive. So I got some people that'll ride with me, and they can ride with me while I drive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you just let them drive and you ride?
Wait a minute. Didn't you almost get kidnapped a few months ago, Althea? You almost got kidnapped.
That
By an
was
Uber driver.
I got kidnapped because somebody else was driving.
She ain't got to worry barking up no trees or nothing in this forest, so she ain't got to worry about
Yeah,
shit.
you good. But I'm saying, it sounds like you better if somebody else just drive.
That's funny. Phil, you're funny, man.
Why I just gotta ride? I want to drive too.
You just want to drive. Come on and say how you really feel about it. I just want to drive.
As long as it's daylight, like a day like today, I can see the sun is out. I can see the stop signs and the stop lights, and I may not be able to see all the people, but
Okay, we back to maybe you shouldn't drive again.
I'm a witness to some shit that I ain't want to be a witness to just because I want to roll.
That was just a joke. That was a joke.
I know
That was a joke.
All right, that's a joke.
I just can't read the little writing. That's why I need to, if they say turn at this light, turn at the next, I can't read all the little writing. So, but if I know where I'm going, I know how to get where I know where I need to get, where I need to go. I know how to get where I need to get. Put it like that.
We
I
love
just
you.
can't see at night. I just can't see at
We
night.
love you, Lucy.
I'm gonna get some bat sonar so I can see at night.
Not the bat sonar.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there at night. Y'all gonna call me the night crawler.
No, we're not even.
I'll be on the street line. Street line.
I don't want nothing happening to you, and I don't want nothing else happening to nobody else because of you.
I'm gonna be out there singing street line.
Famous last words. What was that?
Trey, what happened, Trey? You was with it, Trey. What happened, Trey?
Who know that felt?
So I just know she ran over something.
Ran over something.
She said, should we pull over? I said no, because now I'm
no.
Just
want
it. Let's keep rolling. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Yes,
when you say what was that? That's almost like a confession.
Right. And then you didn't know, so it's not like you can lie. But no, I drive. So if you ever need somebody to drive for you, shit, I drive for somebody friends all the time.
Yeah.
Tell them it was the hostages.
The hostages.
Like the hostages.
It was the hostages. That's the hostages right there. You get in the car, and for Giving Tuesdays, somebody should give you a car with a driver. That's what
it's Giving Tuesday.
That's how you win with a driver.
We could do our CMOS deliveries. We could do our clothes donation drive deliveries. We could do our food deliveries. Look,
all right, now you ain't gonna be burned up too many damn miles. All right,
and I'm gonna give me a call, y'all, and it's going to have a Morning Mac show on it. It's going to be all done up for the Morning Mac. So when y'all see it's coming through, y'all know the move. Get out the way. They're like, they go to Morning Mac.
Minister Clark.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You should stop through the barbershop show that we're having on
the 14th.
December the 14th. You can come in there and we can talk about your ministry and what you're trying to do. Because, like I said, we're having a toy drive, but
that's what's up.
You can come in there and I can give you a few minutes. You can talk about what you're trying to do. I mean, everybody's willing to help everybody.
That's right.
Yeah. And the thing about this toy drive, it's going to be simulcast across the internet. so you can get a lot of exposure.
Okay, that's perfect. The 14th is on what day?
It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. Okay, I should be available.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen you the
I'm-
flyer. I seen you the
I'll
flyer.
be in. Kenny, because I'm a big performer, Kenny. Kenny, can I cut your hair?
Shit.
Can I give you a haircut, Kenny?
Nope.
Remember
Kenny,
what?
how you keep saying your hair? No, I'm gonna give you a shape up. You're gonna look good, boo. I'm gonna have him sitting in the
Kenny,
chair.
remember what happened to Samson?
All right, please.
That should around with Reese.
No, I just want to
Don't
give him a
do
shape
it.
up. That's all.
Don't-
Kenny, you gotta trust me. Kenny, you
Hell
gotta
no.
have
You
faith.
can't see people.
You
You
gotta-
can't see no hair follicles. Fuck no. Hell no. People are bigger than hair strands. Hell
When,
no.
when are y'all gonna trust me? I can't get no trust. I can't get no love. Josh told
You
us
give you a lot of love, but a lot of times trust and love don't go together. I've been married. Trust and love don't always go together.
love and happiness. Shaquan, help me. Shaquan, you gonna be on the show too?
On the strip?
On the
You told me, am I gonna be on the strip?
On the,
Lord.
Shaquan gonna be on the phone. Straight line.
I'm gonna be on the show.
Shaquan gonna be there.
Hey, Ken, if
I'm
I do
gonna
want
have my clippers.
I still
I'm
want
gonna
to
have
do
my
the,
clippers, my sea breeze, and all that.
I still want to do the not sea breeze. That is so 90s.
Gotta make sure they don't bump up.
That's so nasty.
That's so
Go,
90s.
you know, they do that in the barber shop. Yes,
Hey,
they
what's
do.
that? What's that other thing called? It's I think it's called SOS. It was a clear frosty bottle with a teal colored cap on it and teal lettering, but it was sour. It was had to do with skin and stuff too. I can't remember.
Old Spice.
Nah, hell no.
I got Old Spice. Phil, tell them what I got.
No, man, that ain't it. That's not what
Phil, don't I got Old Spice?
She got Old Spice, but she also got an old man to go with it. She pull an old man and Old Spice out of her bra.
Hey, Kenneth, I do want to do the thing with De Niro still. I don't know if you remember when I mentioned the mobile barbershop. I still would like to, and as people are having conversations and talking, I still want to figure out a way to incorporate that in some of what y'all doing. Like I said, I believe in signs. I got dreads, so ain't no sign for me to get nothing.
You get a shape up. I can shape you up.
But
Trey.
that is something they need though, because we do have, some of the guys, they do have dreads in there. They would like to get them, retwisted, and then you have individuals that need that want their haircut. When we did the event on Thursday, we had a barber that donated 8 hours to cut all of the guys' hair in there free of charge.
That's
so we forgot to
And see, we got barbershops at Tumac Barbershop that do personal. They come out to people's houses and cut their hair. So we might be able to get some of the barbers there to donate some of their time to do that for you.
That's awesome. I can help too, because I can steam the towels and lay it on your face. So y'all can when y'all get the towels on your face to make it nice and soft. So when y'all get y'all beard and stuff shaped up and lined up and stuff.
Make sure you ain't pissed Reese off in the last previous couple
Yeah, Reese.
You're not about to.
Reese. That's another name for waterboarding.
Yeah. You might as well be sweeping up and shit. No, we're gonna give you something a little better than that.
We be like, this lady, let me put this towel on your face. Can I get this half gallon of water?
But yeah, I would like to try to see if I can do something with De Niro. I see how much De Niro jumps around here, and sometimes I even see him sitting in the Food Line parking lot. I don't know, who schedules what in the Food Line parking lot necessarily. So whether they're, out in the streets or not, I just see that as a sign of something that, I feel like should be happening, because they jumping all
No,
over
we can
down.
make that. No, we can make that happen. Because in addition, Keani are also going to do the training of how to tie a tie and how to polish shoes.
Like
Because we're trying to show, trying to show that
Get the pride and
how to.
respect back. That's right.
Yeah, you know, the build, the boost, the confidence. When you have that self-esteem, it's nothing that makes you
Yeah.
Nope.
you feel like you on top of the world.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, my mama taught me one thing, you know, and I always take this because I had to learn it in the military even more so. But mom always told me the first thing you do when you get up in the morning is make your bed, because at the end of the day, no matter what has happened, at least you got a bed that you made.
Right.
Yeah. And it ain't nothing like coming back into a room and if your room is a I ain't gonna cuss necessarily, you know, for no
Funky ass mess.
If your room is a mess and your bed is nice and made up, it makes that half the battle. That is the centerpiece of your room. So you ain't nothing like it.
My bed is nice and made up, but it got a bunch of clothes on them that I gotta hang up. So
that ain't helping because you got shit on the bed. But I'm saying
you sleep in
you
my
got shit
bed.
everywhere, and then your bed is made up. It makes your room look so much easier to attack, even if you do need.
Well, the only reason why I gave up that analogy is because he was talking about, you know, how to tie a tie, how to, you know, make sure your shoes are polished. So when you walk out in the world, you feel proud, no matter how much money you got in your pocket. It's the same thing as making your bed. Am I wrong, Rev Ken?
No, no, you're absolutely right. The key to any type of matriculation is that confidence, that self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
That confidence and that self-esteem, because it's like we just as a whole, as a society, you think about when the individual is already down, and it hits a little different for men. It's a little different than for men, you know, when they in a position like that, because they feel like, man, I'm supposed to be the man, you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, holding it down and keeping things together. But is you know, life
Lock
be
it
life,
in.
you know what I'm
Lock
saying?
it in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Lock it in.
And I would like to say to all my women out there, I know Shaquan can attest to this. Try to understand your man, stand by your man, and don't disrespect your man. And in return, and I'm assuming that he'll do the same thing too, because when people see us at odds, that's how they treat us at odds. And when they see us fighting amongst one another all the time, that's how they're going to treat us. It's how they receive us. If that makes any sense to anybody.
It makes total sense. You're fucking spot on, girl. You are spot on.
That was the key thing in divide and conquer.
That's right. If you stand, you know, like when I get my man, I ain't got no man yet. But when I get that man, he gonna know he's got. He gonna when I take it off the shelf, when I get it off the shelf and give him all this goodness, my heart, my honesty, my trust, and I might kill him. I look, because it's gonna be so overwhelming, and he ain't gonna know how to react to that. He ain't gonna know how to accept all of this. He ain't gonna know what to do. He just gonna have
and my wife Connie just told me this morning. If you think Althea's all that, you go to Baltimore. I'll send you a ticket. I'll put you on a Greyhound.
If you go to Baltimore, you still won't see me because I'm not in Baltimore.
Hell no.
All right.
Not
in Baltimore.
Not by choice.
Going to Baltimore is just like going to Roanoke. I'm not there.
Well, Connie ain't trying to get rid of me yet, but she said you're a good pass.
Oh,
that was sweet. I mean, she loved you. She loves you.
Connie, I kill him. I kill him.
Yeah.
Connie.
No, that way she wouldn't go to jail. You would. That's why she said
I
it.
wouldn't go to jail because they said that was the mercy killing. They said you could Damien Seaman out of his misery. That's the mercy killing.
Yeah, they said you took Damon Freeman out our misery.
Thank you, man.
Hey, wait a minute. Listen, y'all. Phil Page is in love with my wife. He is. He told me.
I'm gonna have me a Connie for Christmas.
Connie on the shelf, like an elf on the shelf.
Get
that damn shelf, Connie. Get that off that shelf. Phil, you have a Connie for Christmas. All
Yeah.
I wanted for Christmas is a big booty hoe. All I want.
Uh-huh. That's what's up.
I don't know why that song is in my head.
I don't know why it's in your head either, but it's okay.
You gotta get it
Can't go
out.
wrong with a big booty hoe.
That's not the right song to have.
Y'all on here with the Reverend. Y'all on here.
That's not the right song to have. Today is Giving Tuesday and a big booty go. It's never mind.
Yeah.
Kenny.
You know the first rule. You know the first rule of ministry is meet them where they at.
That's
You
right.
know, you all right about that.
Look, I'm gonna tell him,
If they
Kenny.
on the streets, meet them there.
I'm gonna tell Trey.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell him, Kenny. Kenny, you want me to tell him? I'm gonna tell him. Don't meet Kenny on the dock, because he gonna leave you.
Oh
on
shit!
The dock. He left me. How many years ago was that, Kenny? 5 years ago on the dock.
I didn't leave you. I didn't leave you.
He thought about some come to the all white party, Reese. I come on out there, my little Capri skipping and whatnot. I got me and Kenny going on the date. You know, there ain't no boat, ain't no anchor,
Ain't no boat, ain't no anchor,
Ain't no
wasn't no
boat.
rope. It was
Nah,
God.
so what it was a charity, and the lady was running for she was running for
her
DC
life.
mayor, and she was running for DC mayor, but the doc
why she
took
ain't
off
get it.
an hour. Yeah, exactly. It took off an hour and 25 minutes, and it was about 25 people that was left at the dock, and they paid $100 for their ticket.
$50 ticket. But I got a discount. I got to pay. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kenny.
So Reese, when you told this story, you made it sound like you was the only one that got left.
Kenny was my date. He left
See how
me.
she be doing?
He left me. I don't think I nobody.
See how she be doing?
You didn't tell 25 other people with you.
Yeah.
You got people ready. You got people ready to come after the Reverend.
They wasn't out there to say they wasn't off to see Kenny. But I felt like Otis Redding sitting
on the dock of the bay.
Yeah, because you made me think you looking around and shit for somebody in the parking lot. And you got a little shit blowing by. You wasn't by yourself like that.
No, I mean, I felt like I was by myself.
I thought you was in a big ass parking lot by yourself looking around. With the boat
We got 30 other people out there waiting with her.
See?
But no boat.
Y'all could have had dinner or something together. Y'all could have said,
Hey, I'll see it. Did you have the same Uber driver? Did you have the same Uber driver?
No,
The one that kidnapped you?
everybody was upset. And I was like, Kenny done invited me on the day, and here I am thinking, me and Kenny gonna go out tonight. You know, I'm just like this. We're going out tonight. Hey, and I want my
dressed
sister
up
because you look just right. I just came out.
You know when you show with the wrong expectations, nothing goes right after
I
that.
was going to pack that bush, Kenny. I was going to pack that bush, Kenny. I was going to tighten up the fro. Kenny would have been right. Kenny would have been right. But Kenny was on the waves. He was on.
I wasn't even on there. I wasn't even on there because I supported the cause. Because they rolled off. Matter of fact, whatchamacallit, because it was a comedy. It was a comedy cruise. Laughing Lenny was on there.
That's why
Akintunde was on there. It was but what she did was she
I can hear Lenny now. Pull off.
What was her last name? Was her Yvette Green? What was her name?
Oh Lord. It starts with the A. Lord, I don't want no defamation of character, but
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's but I'll say it's like this. This same person is still trying to running under the independent party. I can say that much. Phil, you probably know who she is, but I don't want no defamation of character.
Nah, we good.
Only one took up.
Did you turn for DC? But yeah, Kitty, do you trust me to shape you up, Kitty, on the 14th?
No.
Come as you are ministries. Come on. come on in the barbershop.
Come
Kenny.
as you are, not cut as you can. Nah,
Cut as you can.
That part.
I'm just gonna get shape the side. I'm just gonna edge them up. Clippers.
My sides and my
Nah.
edge, they already
Hell
been.
nah,
They've
you done
been.
sneezed and you done fucked up the reverend. No, you
No,
can't.
I'm gonna put the Black Magic oil sheet on.
You want to see a
Hell
Reverend curse?
nah. She
You
got
want to see a Reverend in
allergies
there
and
cursing?
shit. No, you talking about dust this morning when you open up the shelf? But hell no, that stuff is a setup. Hell,
Reese, we're gonna make sure your white man there.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Name was Joshua and Matt.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure your white man there.
And Jason was there too. Jason. So it was yeah. But I could put the rag on his face. Kenny, I'm gonna put the rag on your face.
That don't sound.
That didn't even come out right.
Oh
That
my
don't sound
goodness.
right.
That didn't sound right at all.
That sound like some blood rituals.
It is giving Tuesday.
It's giving.
I'm giving. I'm trying to
It
give.
sound like it was gave already.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to
giving
give.
Like, I'm gonna put the
blood
rag on your face. That sounds
I'm gonna
yeah.
pee in your face. I'm gonna fart in your mouth.
Not like that. It's so it can massage and soothe in the hot rag. So when they could clip them and everything be nice and soft and moist. And then I'm gonna take the cocoa butter, rub my hands together like this, and be like, here, baby.
What kind of mood are you in on this? You giving Tuesday, all right. Okay. All right.
Giving.
Look, Trey, I'm giving.
Look like that shit is on the. It look like that shit is on the shelf teetering.
Look, I'm giving him something he can feel. See you later. Come on, Shaquan, sing it with me.
What am I saying? Hold on. I'm trying to comb my hair.
Come on, but you can still sing. Give me, come on, Hushkins. Look, I had a good morning today.
God damn,
I got
what's
up
up.
early this morning.
I'm trying to comb it out.
I had a little time to meditate.
Oh, I love it though.
Coffee this morning, and I did some moving and grooving.
Hey, turn around, baby.
So I'm probably going to pass out at 2:00 when I take my medicine.
You need to be on the shirt. I buy that shit.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, look at that. I love
My hair needs to be combed.
Hey, Althea, Connie said Connie just said no. Connie said you can have me, right, Connie?
Right.
No, Connie got to pay me to take you. Connie, you got to pay me.
$0.25 a day.
No, you gotta pay me to take it.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay her to take me.
Pay me to take her.
Look at Lee.
No, that's Connie.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, me.
Oh, where Lee at? Oh, at the bottom. Oh, hey, Lee.
I know damn well you didn't mistake me with Connie.
No, I
You do like a black Connie though.
It's a little round. It's a little round the eye.
Mistaking me for Connie. That's fucking funny shit right there. God damn it, Lee.
I am not off black. Fuck out of here.
You all black.
She ain't black at all, man. She's from Missouri.
Huh?
In the hood, which is like the mountains.
Boy, no.
Yeah, Connie just said, Alfie, if you pay for my trip out to your house, you can have me. That's
Connie
what she
got to
just
pay
said.
me to take her. I ain't taking you off her ass for nothing. That's dynamite. You like dynamite. You a lick fuse joker.
That kid dynamite.
Kid dynamite.
Listen, he
Go
could
ahead.
never be.
You
He
got to
could
pay
never
me,
be.
Connie. What is, you got to pay me a nominal fee of $5,000. That's
A day. A day.
Shaquan, I'm gonna send you one of them pics with the fist in the back.
Well, no, I don't. I'm braiding it because I gotta put my weave in. I really don't like showing my real hair, so this is one time for your mind. So don't get used to it. But I'm braiding it up, and I have.
I thought you was going Angela Davis on us.
No, I told you guys I was in rare form this morning.
Okay.
And that's kind of like for women shining shoes, right? You want to get your shit right.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
I want to know how that didn't sound racist, but okay, then.
it wasn't. It wasn't. Hold on.
What
It
do you
wasn't
think?
racist.
What do you think? I don't know how that shit didn't sound racist.
Listen,
No,
it was racist because it wasn't funny. It's only. It's not funny if it's racist. It's not funny if it's that wasn't funny. So that was racist, bro.
no, he was doing the comparison. It's
I-
more
I-
like
I know,
our
it's a joke.
hair is like your hats.
Your
Right.
what?
Your hats.
More
You
like
know,
Or
when
your
a guy
shoes,
got a
or your
skull
tie.
and a sharp hat, when a woman got a sharp do, it's our crown and our glory. Our hair is our crown and glory.
Get him out there. Get him out there. Get him.
That's what our
Yeah.
hair is. So in my hair, and I can change my head to any.
Yeah, because you got about 6 different heads laying around your apartment.
I'm a head hunter.
got-
But don't be mad because I'm a head hunter. I got a wig stand over there, and a wig stand over there.
You got a head hunter.
So if a man come over and want to play with my head, they can go right on the dresser. Go
If
on,
a
get
man come over and play with your head, he need to be on the other side of your door.
No, he want to. Oh, that's true. If you want to grab my head and snatch my head,
If a nigga want to come to your house and play at your head, still play with you at your door, you need to have that nigga sitting on the other side of your door.
I need to have him doing my head. Be like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. We can do some head together there. We can do, but no, I want him. I take it off. I want my man to want me. I want him to be big and strong and I just look. I'm rubbing my hands together because I vision him. I know, I'm like, ooh, yeah. So,
Hi, Connie.
Well, Damien fits all that category.
Oh yeah.
Todd, he got to come up here with a pocket full of money because this is
Or a
comedy.
truck full of t-shirts.
Here
He
you
can make
go.
money
He
with
got
a t-shirt.
Yeah,
We
Paul.
got
He got
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Look, Connie, send me the t-shirt money. Go on, Connie.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring him up here so he can sell some t-shirts up here, and then we're gonna send each the money back and forth. We're gonna put him on a stroll like a $2 hole. David, get out there and sell them shirts. Sell them, Damien. Sell them.
Say, I'll pimp him out.
I can pimp him out now.
See? Go get him, Connie.
Connie, what to say? Connie, you just as crazy. Phil waiting for you to be his elf on the shelf, Connie.
I know.
No, Phil's in love with Connie.
Phil, they go your woman, Phil.
Yep.
I know I'm working on what I'm gonna say next.
I know one thing that you can say. I don't know if it's racist or not, but I know it's funny.
Okay.
Ask her how much black she want up in her.
See?
Lee,
I don't know. She's a good hugger. She's a good hugger.
That was racist, in it.
That's right. There's always a good room for a little racism on this show.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah, especially when you got like one token white guy.
Mhm.
You're not even a token, Debbie. You too messed up. We can't call you a token.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
I'll roll with that. I'll roll with that.
You too messed up to be white.
You ain't
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
Anytime.
Thanks,
You're
Phil.
just not quite black.
You know, you're not a token white guy. Like, maybe Andrew could have been the token white guy, or Brian the token white guy, but Damien Seaman is not the token white guy.
Oh, God.
He's just off black.
Wait a minute. Tell Connie.
He's
What'd you
off
say?
black.
What is he then?
Connie,
He's off black. He's off black.
He off.
He's black.
Off black.
He's off
He's
black.
off black.
Well, I
He's
can
off
make him
black.
blacker.
No, I worry about Damien, and he get pulled over. He white until he open his mouth, and then he might get drug. Then he might get drugged out the truck.
Yep.
Yes,
He gonna get drugged out. He gonna get everybody.
He might get drugged out the truck and get beat like a black man.
Yep, as soon as he
I
open
get
his
Rodney
mouth,
King like a motherfucker. I get Rodney
you
King.
sure is. You're gonna be joyful,
Nah,
joyful and everything.
So
Yo,
Connie,
did you?
your best bet is to tell him to shut the hell up.
They're gonna Reginald Denning you, and we're not gonna.
That's right. Shut the hell up.
We're not
Just shut
doing
the hell up. Let Connie do the talking.
Yeah.
Connie just gonna blink. They said blink, stranger danger. Connie gonna get off. They're gonna get
Who you
danger.
gonna blink if you in danger?
No, Connie be saying, cuff that motherfucker up right now. God damn it. He needs
No
to
bond
time out.
money.
No bond money. Cuff his ass. That's what my wife be saying. Cuff his
Connie
ass up.
Connie gonna be blinking like he got me.
Yeah. No. She just tell the officer, yeah, cuff him up.
My house is fucked up. I need a maid or a slave.
You know what?
Oh, Damien,
My wife Connie,
let
my
me
wife
give
Connie
you
told me
a
if I go to jail again, my wife
Damien,
Connie
I
said if
gotta
I
give
go
you
to
this
jail again, no
disclaimer.
bond money.
No
bond
matter
money.
how much black you in or out, you cannot use the N-word. You know that, right?
Right.
Right. So just so you know that, because I don't want you to get comfortable and say, "Oh, I need a big booty hoe." N-word or you know, I'm like, Damien,
Damien, I'm just gonna say, I'm not sure
Go
if
ahead.
that's true.
Not to
but
token white.
if she naked and you pulling her hair, you might have a pass. So,
Oh yeah.
If I'm naked,
I ain't got no hair.
I'm
I
naked,
know that.
and he pulling my hair. And I
Althea's got the dreadlocks, so he can hold on to them.
I ain't got no dreadlocks. That's Trey with dreadlocks.
Oh, Trey, now
you put on Trey's drag, that's a whole nother
Now you're
story.
flipping the script.
Can't hear you, Trey. We just see your mouth move.
Trey, we just,
I don't got
just I was interested too, Mally.
Fucking Molly.
all he needs is mouth to move if he pulling it.
No, I can't hear Trey.
I got shoulder lift blonde hair under this wig. So
Yeah.
he pulling my, and if he pull my hair, I'm gonna beat her up. So don't pull my hair.
So that's where you draw the line at, huh?
That's what I draw.
You don't hear me, Molly? You can't hear
Oh, we just heard something.
Yeah,
Hey, what about just spooning, Althea? What about just spooning?
You gonna be the little spoon, and I be the big
Not
spoon.
the little
Right.
spoon.
Right.
Well, at least it's going to be in the drawer.
Is that called a teaspoon?
I'm gonna be the big spoon, that one that be on the wall, the wooden spoon. That be.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he looked like a wood spoon.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
Oh,
what you give Connie this morning? Connie, you been sipping on the yak early in the morning.
Nope. I just now got up.
Okay. Look, she got the energy. Oh shucks.
Huh.
No, Damien,
That
Senior granola.
house nice
hey,
and warm.
that
She got
Jody
the
is-
energy. Damien must have not was home last night.
Yeah. No, I think he was. She slept in. He said, dig for it, and he knocked her out. He got it. Dig for it.
Right. That's why his ears look like Dumbo.
Oh,
No,
The only thing,
No, she pulls on her. She pulls on her. She goes, dig. Come on, find it.
not find it.
Yeah, she pulls on the ears like this. It hurts, man. Which means I gotta go to fucking work.
That butterbean.
I gotta put work in to get the butterbean. I gotta put work in.
Butterbean.
Connie, do I gotta put work in?
But
What you
December-
asking, Reese?
I said, what y'all got coming up December the 6th and the 7th? What we got, y'all?
We got December the 6th and the 7th coming up in Las Vegas, and then we got December the 14th.
December 14th, what?
What happened?
He zapped right out.
What happened?
Yeah,
I don't know. You lost connection or something. Oh, there you go.
December the 14th, they got the barbershop show. December 6th through the 8th, they're gonna be out Vegas. There you go. Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, like I said, December the 6th and the 7th, we're gonna be in Vegas. December the 14th, we're at Two Max
Where's the
Barbershop.
flyer? Because I know Brenda was like, y'all ain't sharing the flyer. So Brenda on national television or on
National television.
well, this is national on the internet ways. We're trying to get and share the flyer. So Brenda can't say Phil didn't share the flyer because I shared it on my page from Phil page, and I can say we shared it on the show.
I should know you ain't shared the
Yeah,
flyer.
she ain't watching the show.
She monitoring the show. How did she know?
I think Brenda on TV this morning.
On TV.
Brenda on TV this morning.
I thought she was somewhere watching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I say, December the 14th is Two Mac Barbershop. And December the 28th, we got Can't Believe It's Fall. I mean, Can't Believe It's the Winter Comedy Show online.
Where's the flyers? We got the flyers to them, but I don't know. We got the flyers to them, right, Molly?
I don't know the dates y'all naming. Ain't no need flyers. I don't know.
Barbershop.
I did see
I
that.
got
I did see that.
this
This
flyer.
one is the 6th. So
That's the 6th.
this is the 6th, right here, December
Yeah.
6th. Brenda Brown. Let's see. You got some
This is
sponsors.
live in Vegas, I think.
Yeah, that's a Vegas joint.
Venue is sponsoring Brenda. Obviously, it's a part of the sponsorship. Philip Page is a part of the sponsorship. It's another logo. I don't know whose red logo it is though, but it's a couple sponsors.
Yeah, we got Funny Man Green. There's a whole bunch of more flyers out there. We got some with Reese on it. We got the ones with Shaquan on it.
I did see that one.
I didn't think you can go through that.
Not this show, but
It's a lot of flyers out there. So there's a lot of flyers. So
Everybody make your flyer.
And then we got a one for the 14th. That's
The
the
Two Mac Barbershop. That's the toy drive.
And then the one for the online show on the 28th, right?
That's the one for the 28th, exactly.
Okay. So
So we got to get together and start putting the one together with Pastor Clark.
yeah, that'll
Mr.
be
Clark.
January,
We
February.
definitely got to start working on that.
Definitely. So we can get that going, get the place going, have get our ticket sale, and that'll be a good, hopefully a good fundraiser show. Today has been
Hey,
given to
I got something coming up that I just fell in my lap yesterday. We're going to be doing a comedy show for Operation Outdoor Freedom. Now, I've been supporting Operation Outdoor Freedom for the past 3 years now. What we do is we take sailors and soldiers who got PTSD so bad they won't leave their fucking house without their wife to get a pack of cigarettes. And we go on float trips, we go on hunting trips. And at the end of the night, we have a big bonfire. We all camp out. And I tell a bunch of nasty fucking jokes. So we've got a show coming up. I'll have the flyer ready for you, but it's going to be at the American Legion Post 43 on December 23rd.
Okay, cool.
Okay, American Legion.
Yep. That's for Operation Outdoor Freedom. And again, what they do, you can look them up. All they do is they treat sailors and soldiers got PTSD so bad they won't leave their fucking house.
That's
now
beautiful.
here's the caveat to that. We pay for everything. So does the organization. We have plenty of sponsors. We're actually endorsed by the Department of Agriculture, so we can go hunt and fish on government land where no one's allowed. But the point is, when we get 100 signups, we call them all, and we only usually get about between 10 to 15% in response. So it's just
Well,
little.
Damien, where is this show at? Springfield? Where? Where is it?
It's actually in Lebanon, Missouri. Remember when we went to Bandanas?
Okay.
No,
Is that one of those areas, Phil,
it's right up.
that you were
It's right up the
uncomfortable in?
street.
Okay.
Is that one of the areas that made you and
Mhm.
Brenda feel uncomfortable?
Yes,
Okay, so
but it's okay.
I don't know why
Exactly.
she felt that way.
I
though.
don't know why anyone felt uncomfortable because we took him to Uranus.
Mhm.
there
You
it
took
No
is.
bullshit. We
You took it to your ass.
Uranus.
Hey, and as we were picking up Brenda and Phil at the hotel room, there was this kid that just come out of boot camp,
Yeah.
and his mama didn't know who the fuck I was, but I just saw that uniform. I said, "Hey, I want you to give this to him when he gets out of A school." The kid didn't know, so I had the mom read it. For those who fought, freedom has a taste only a protector will ever know.
I didn't know so many people came through that base. A lot of people I've been talking to know about
Yeah.
St. Roberts, Missouri. A lot of people have come through that base down there.
Yeah, it's called Fort Leonard Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fort
They
Leonard
call it Fort Lawson Wood.
You gotta do a
It's
show
basically
on Leonard Wood.
its own fucking town. I mean, it's
Fort
huge.
Lawson Woods.
Look, when
Fort
the Fort
Lawson
Leonard
Wood.
Wood need a comedy show, set it up. He'll pay for it.
Yeah.
When the government
Oh,
dies.
in the third Saturday in January, we're gonna have another show at the Hub.
Okay.
At the Hub.
Yep,
What's the hubbub
we have
about?
residency for the whole year, so one show a month.
Oh,
That's what it do.
And
Well, this
I will say this: if it wasn't for Brenda Brown, if it wasn't for Phil Page doing such an exceptional job, we wouldn't have residency.
I know that's right.
Appreciate you.
I'm glad. Phil always show up and show out. Now, I told him, I said, didn't remember Phil? I said, you my anchor, Phil.
Mhm.
I told him that a year ago. You remember Phil?
We hold each other down.
That's right. That's
Yep.
Phil Page.
Yeah, that's good. You got to. If y'all ain't doing nothing on the 5th, we got something going on with the kids here in DC Southeast. It's called State of the Culture. This gonna be our first event we throwing. This one, my girl, Miss Carmen Mitzi. We finally got the nonprofit up and running. I mean, we've been doing a lot of things outside of this with our own funding, but now we starting to get funding and starting to do things. So you're gonna have on Thursday, December 5th, the kids gonna be out there performing, showing y'all their talent. It's gonna be people there that's willing to give out grants to other foundations. We just out here to meet. Don't matter if you're in Maryland, Virginia, DC. It's a free charge, free food, free drinks. It's just here to have a good time. We ain't asked for no donations. You ain't got to donate anything, but if you looking for donations, this is the place to come. It would definitely be people there that's looking to help all type of organizations. And if you got a kid that's in anything photography, into acting, or anything dealing with music, this is the place to be. You'll have a lot of producers there. You're gonna have a lot of filmmakers there. Myself will be there. Carmen, we done shot things with the kids already. We done finished a movie.
Okay.
BC worked on a project with us before. It's on 1801 Mississippi Avenue Southeast. Some of y'all don't know what that's at. It's right off the Maryland line on
Boys and
7th
Girls
Avenue.
Club?
Yeah,
I know what's that.
Girls Club. It's new on the outside, but it's been around for a while. So y'all got time, please make it out. They've been
Want to
doing
give
a
me
lot
that
of great
address
things.
again? Mississippi and 4th.
Yeah, now it's 1801 Mississippi Avenue, right off 7th Avenue, the Maryland line. You know, so they've been doing a lot of great things. We've been meeting up for about almost 6 months. So things starting to move in motion. One of the first things we did was the Thanksgiving tour. I ain't really get to share too much of it because I ain't had the video. So I shared Carmen clip. She just basically they teamed up with Bus Boys over there on MLK and they fed the homeless. Everybody outside was able to come in. Not only they was able to get the food that's prepared, but they was able to order off the menu too. And you ain't had to be homeless. You could just been an average person that came in that day and was willing to feed you.
We are at Bus Boy Post Cafe.
You know, so the kids had to actually cook. You know, they had to actually throw on their outfits and help out. They was helping with the kids draw pictures.
Oh, look at Miss Carmen.
yeah, there's a lot of good things we got going on in DC Southeast. So if you want to be part of it, come out. Or if you got something else you got going on yourself, let us know what it is and how we can help, and we'll be out there.
Was these the kids from Children Legacy Theater?
Well, a few of them was, a lot of them new kids, but a
Okay.
few of them was, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of good things. So if y'all ain't doing nothing Thursday, man, I'm telling you, please come out. And I had plenty of videos and more pictures.
Okay.
We've been building up the page, the Instagram, so we have to, share from different pages. We want everybody to be able to go and see what we're doing all on one platform. So once we get everything in order, y'all be able to see a lot more of what we've been doing.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
That is good. Congratulations, Molly Mold.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna need you, Reese. We're gonna need you. We just getting funding. The more funding we get, the more we can get people come out. Because right now we just volunteering, so we the one putting in the work that, whatever it take, but now we getting funded, we can actually pay people to come out and teach the kids, no matter what they want to do.
But
so.
I love teaching. Molly, teaching, garden, whatever with the children, and I could teach them. I can't see no more, but I can teach them how to act. I can teach them how to present themselves on stage. I can teach them a lot of other stuff that you mentioned.
And you were doing some things with them, actually.
Yeah, I was.
Actually was, yeah. So, I mean, that's cool. I wish you had some of them pictures that you used to, well, it might be in your gallery, but them pictures that you had in videos.
Miss out there.
For the lives and saying, yep, out there. Can I plug one thing? I know Mama.
Yes.
I heard
No,
Mama
you
come.
good.
But I did want to try to keep encouraging my mom and what she's doing with her art. I wish when I was a little younger, she was already doing some of these things. She's not one to really advertise or show anything she's doing, and I'm kind of not either, but I like what she's doing, so I'm going to do that. She's working with epoxy resin. I showed you guys this once before, but she's making frogs. So whether it uses a paperweight, something that's just sitting in the office around you, bookmarks is something simple, but anything can be encased in epoxy resin and made into a bookmark. So this is what keeps me.
And what's epoxy resin?
Yeah.
Epoxy resin is it's a liquid that has to be cured, so you can put something inside of it. One of the most recent things is I'm collecting as the trees are turning red and yellow, leaves and stuff for, because that's gonna be the next thing. She's gonna make coasters, and she's gonna reserve the coasters. Other things that she's making is turtles. So you have some of them that glow, that have a glow light on the inside, and then you have some that are just
glow light.
Yeah, Turtle Island.
For Dad Mentality, so he's one of the first customers outside of like our home base and family and friends and stuff like that. But just wanted to show off what she's doing.
Okay. And look, and them coasters with the leaves in, and I'm down for that. Yeah. I bet that's gonna be real nice.
So as things are coming out, I'll start sharing like little things that she's doing. But she just got started with this, and she's selling her stuff. So I'm happy for her. But I just wanted to.
Go ahead, Mama Shannon.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's the name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Get one for the Eagles. Get an Eagles joint.
Yeah.
Get my blue with the star in it.
His show cover. So that red, white, blue. I'll probably keep it like this with red lettering or something that says Dad Mentality or something. But
okay, get a blue one for the Morning Mac show, Trey.
I'll do that.
I'll
buy it for you.
We're gonna do this.
I'll buy one for you.
Little mascot for the show.
How much artists who they can tell the people that see it? Look, it's Giving Tuesday.
She said that she is doing. I can't remember how much the bookmarks are. Probably like $5 or something like that. I think she said these are $15. You can have any color and whatever you want. You can have inserted inside. This is like I chose gears because it's like divine timing is what I stand by. So that's why I wanted gears in mind. So I asked her to find gears to put inside of it. And my favorite color is blue.
My favorite color is blue too.
I think these are 15, if I'm not mistaken. And that I know the regular turtles are 20, and the ones with the light in is 25. So
okay, that's gonna be.
She's new in the beginning stages, so she's more so just you know, trying to put a price on it because it's not free, but doesn't really know what to charge necessarily. Doesn't trying to, you know, she ain't trying to break no pockets. She just
Yeah. I bet all I'm selling for
Business.
$200 online. $100.
Business. Business. That's how we do. We stand on business. We live by principle and stand on business. I'm with it. I am with it, y'all. This has been a great show today. It's been a Giving Tuesday. I hope y'all learned something that you didn't learn before. A lot of people didn't know what Giving Tuesday was or never heard of it. But
Never heard
I
of
share
it.
everything that I think is good. I share with my family.
I'm not going nowhere
Yeah.
if I cannot take my boat.
I ain't never heard that to this day. That's
Different year
crazy.
from my own past.
Go
If
this
I see
Wednesday.
you,
What's
why the fuck
next?
would I wanna go there? Mama,
Yeah.
mama, I make you
Selling
smile.
Fridays. Every last
Mama,
Friday of
you
the
a
month, we
nigga
taking
came
shit.
from wildin'.
We just walk in the store and we taking it.
I was shout at. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.